It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bucs and the Boys on Sunday night.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, a couple running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I'll raise my hand is one that was reminded once again why Baker Mayfield was the #1 pick years ago to Cleveland. He expressed it last year from beginning to end in Tampa, resurrected his career, led these Buccaneers to a division title and a playoff win over the Eagles. And by the way, earned a new contract to stay down there in Tampa Bay as a starter. He's always had the moxie. He's always had the fight. Last year he had the consistency and the attention to detail to take his game to another level.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Palmer coming in motion left. From the 46. Completes this one to Otten. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's going to be caught by Evans. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, here's Baker. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's certainly 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. White. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. We'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now the Cowboys get an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017, and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Rush looking to pass. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Irving here from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Man in motion, headed right. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Baker throwing again. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success success from the previous play. It is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Running left, this is Irving. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and long, Mayfield. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the left hash, this will be from 50. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back gets the handoff. He winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Working inside the red zone, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start to fight back for their first points of this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Bucky Irving now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, selling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Buccaneers are holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. Quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. This finds Evans complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Going again is Baker. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline. The Cowboys and wide receiver Brandon Cook set to take over now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stop made by KJ Britt. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
3rd and long for him here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's brought down after a short gain. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. Stiff arm success. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Handoff headed right. Irving. He's contained at the line for no gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 40 on second down. Completes this one to Otten. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Mayfield to throw again. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He keeps their speed in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second and 3 now. From the 38. But man, Palmer has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. On the give, this is Irving. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the 22 on second down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a third and 3.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. And I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So here he is, getting his second field goal look at the half. This is a 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Get lined up and they will kick this away. Turpin with a return. the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Rush looking to pass. This finds Cross complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Ferguson there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he is on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mayfield will look to throw. Got Evans, it's complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Baker to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Cowboys about set to take over. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. First down, ball at the 36. Rush. That one is incomplete. So the clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Rush now to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Throwing, rush. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. That one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Back to throw it. For the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing off the play fake here. And there's a man there the second half because he kicks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime down there in that locker room on the whiteboard if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's second and 7. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Completes beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Baker throwing again. Evans making the catch out right. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Irving on the inside give. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Turpin with a return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 4. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to the back. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first down and goal. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air with Rush. They thought they were going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the road. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Dallas. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it 17 all. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They kept the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. Completes this one to Otten. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Mayfield to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 6 coming up here. They bring a tight end in motion right. Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. This finds Evans, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping. and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Baker now off the play fake. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a third-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 13. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rush. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Well, it looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rush now. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's Rush to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rush looking to pass. And he just gets rid of this one, but Unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. Gets it back to the 20. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Irving hauls it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Once again, Irving. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards on the run, and we're at the end of our 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Third and just 2 to go. They motion the tight end over. Irving here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They send a receiver in motion right. Here we go, it's Mayfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on. It turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Running left, this is Irving. Oh, he lost the football! And the Cowboys score it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Now, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. All right, here we go, second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Baker now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Mayfield to throw again. This throw is caught. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Rush now to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Second and 10 now. Caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Rush. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. To the air with Rush. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in position. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Going with Irving here. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. One of the tight ends motioning right. From the 45 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run this with Irving. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw it. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he is to throw. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
If you're a D coordinator, heck, if you're the defense, that is just so unfair. You load the box, you try to jump the snap, you do anything you can to stop it. But a lot of times, these fullbacks, and this guy in particular, just moves that pile.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Throwing, rush. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Rush to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing on third and long. And now finally the last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Now a carry by Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Dallas.